Hey, welcome back to the channel. My name is Nick. This is You Don't Scare Me, a show where we debunk ghost videos and sometimes go on ghost hunts and debunk UFO videos whenever they come across our plates. But today we're focusing on the rest of the compilation from yesterday, 20 scary ghost videos that you have not seen before by top 5 ghosts. We already debunked everything so far, so let's see if we can continue the trend. Let's get into it. Oh, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Let's go.
This next creepy video was captured by a security camera outside a house. At first, everything seems quiet, but then something strange appears, and a mysterious sound can be heard. Watch closely.
Security camera footage. It's actually my specialty. I used to work as a security footage analyst for an insurance company that I cannot name due to an NDA, but I can tell you that I did the job and what I did in the job. So we would review security camera footage to ensure that there was no tampering with it, to ensure that either the employee or the company in question wasn't getting sued, or we would track people through places of businesses. We'd investigate issues where it was claimed that a person was injured on site and ensure that the situation wasn't created by the person who fell or whatever. And we would check for cuts and things like that, because as you know, a static cam footage can be cut anywhere and stitched together to cut out the bit that the people don't want you to see. So I'm a little bit of a specialist in regards to this.
A strange orb.
Imagine how bitter I am to find out that it's literally just spiderwebs that's making this ghost video a ghost video. No trickery, no fucking about, it's literally just spiderwebs.
Like shadow floats across the screen, seemingly moving with intent, and a faint but eerie noise can be heard in the background. So is this just a trick of the light, a bug, or something paranormal making its presence known? As always, you decide.
It's amazing that this day and age we've gotten to a point where so many people are watching paranormal content, and yet we still have General Asshat jumping up on Reddit and asking everybody if this is a ghost. Can you actually sit there and tell me that you couldn't come up with a fucking reasonable answer for what was going on in this video? Or did you just post this to piss everyone off? This will never be a ghost.
This next creepy video was captured by a security camera outside a house. At first, everything seems quiet, but then something strange appears, and a mysterious sound can be heard.
I don't know, I don't get a weird feeling in this room at all. Do you feel weird, Becca?
I actually do feel kind of weird in this room.
Yeah?
It's that we know what happened here, and
It's
we
true.
know the story behind it, and overall, I think it's just pretty creepy.
Not only is this not CCTV like it was stated in the exposition, but your camera work is placed in a specific way so that you ensure that the surface that you're going to be placing the ghost on is as clear as possible. This is dog shit.
A strange orb-like shadow floats across the screen, seemingly moving with intent, and a faint but eerie noise can be heard in the background.
Okay, I see what's happening here. He's accidentally doubled the exposition from the first video to the second video, so not CCTV, so forget about that. Still dog shit nonetheless.
This next video was recorded by a man at home with his wife.
I think I'm beginning to get a kind of peek behind the curtains of the way that Top 5 Ghost does his videos, and it's not looking good for him. It seems to me like there's no quality assurance. Every time I record a video, I watch the whole video back to make sure that it's all okay. Sometimes the audio's crap, and there's not much I can do about that. But it seems as though it's an AI from the start to the end. I don't think there's a human involved in producing this content.
Legendary. Legendary. Legendary.
As they chat and laugh in the dressing mirror behind them, the shadow of a girl suddenly appears, and
Right, this is exposition from the previous video. I forgot, and this is really confusing.
and then quickly disappears. They insist they were the only two people in the room that night, so who or what was watching them through the mirror? As always, you decide.
Join us for more stuffs and subscribe for more content and be supportful to our TP family. This is the channel for all creepy stuffs that are taking place in our day-to-day life. That's how the English of the original blurb at the very top sounds. Okay, you understand that they're not that they're ESL, they're not English speaking people, right? And then the second blurb is, welcome to the Ghost Channel. Here you can explore the paranormal world and discover the truth about ghosts, spirits, and the afterlife. We are dedicated to providing you with the most up-to-date information of the paranormal, as well as the latest news on hauntings, ghost sightings, and other supernatural phenomena. Our team of paranormal investigators and experts are here to answer your questions and help you find the answers that you're looking for. Can you tell that it's AI generated? Regardless, although it might seem like conjecture, it seems to me that maybe the people who are contained within this particular video are not in any other video, which means this channel is stealing content from somebody else and then uploading it to their channel as if it was their own. And then Top 5 Ghosts takes that exact same video and posts it in their compilation. So the true source of the footage is completely unknown, but what I can tell you is that the whole video seems staged. Obviously, Bloody Mary doesn't exist, and come on. But I can't find out if it's for entertainment purposes only. Do you know what I mean? I can't find out if it's a channel that's trying to say that this is paranormal, because if that was the case, I'd dig deeper into it. The original uploader is unknown to me.
This next clip was captured by the Chamos team, a group of paranormal investigators known for exploring some of the most haunted places in Latin America. In one of their previous investigations, the team claimed to encounter the ghost of a young boy deep within a dark forest. But now, it seems the ghostly child may have followed them.
Hey, look, the channel matches the description, so I guess we're past that.
Antiga, esse aqui é garrucha que diz antiga? Oxe.
Que isso? Trovoada. Cara,
Gente do céu, tem alguém em cima?
eu escutei trovoada. Cara, de fé caminhou. Sério?
Cara, tem gente, alguém caminhando lá em cima, cara.
Tremeu a casa.
Tremeu a casa?
Vibrou a casa. Vibrou. Vamos vocês.
What the fuck was that supposed to be? Some sort of ear-ringing thing? What was the point of that?
Não tá aqui pra ter experiência?
Tá.
Sobe, ó.
Gente, vocês não estão ouvindo o barulho em cima?
Não. Talvez tenha sido uma coisa que só tu ouviu. Vamos ficar um pouquinho em silêncio pra ver então, peraí.
Parece que quando caminha faz barulho. E a casa é firme.
Ó, escolhi.
If we're supposed to be hearing footsteps, you probably shouldn't be adding background sounds, because we can't hear the footsteps over the ethereal ooh.
Então.
É, mas...
Ó, escuta. Mano. Cara, tu tá escutando isso aí? Fora isso aí. De fora, tá vendo aqui. Verifica ali, Jefinho. Dá uma olhada ali, Jefinho. Vê se tem alguma coisa ali, louco.
Isso não tem alguma coisa dentro desses bolsos aí?
Não mexe nisso aí, galera. Não é bom mexer nisso aí.
Firstly, the team hears the sound of footsteps.
I know it's not Top 5 Ghosts who added those wind instrument sounds. The reason why I know that it wasn't him is because I've never heard those sounds in any of his other videos, and I don't think he could be asked to do it. paranormal investigators that only capture auditory paranormal events. I don't know what you want me to say. You know, you heard footsteps, but you're in an abandoned structure out in the sticks, you know. The floorboards look generally secure and sturdy, but that doesn't mean the joists below them are. And if my explanation from yesterday's video is anything to reference, then just the matter of walking around on these old dilapidated floors can cause enough of the pops and groans and bangs with the friction of the wood rubbing against itself or against other pieces of wood, and the nails rubbing in the nail holes. It's all generating heat that's thermally expanding the wood that's causing the structure to pop and groan and creak. So, once again, all of the auditory evidence that you capture in a long abandoned, dilapidated, rotting structure is subject to scrutiny because of that. And they didn't catch anything else. So it's just a video of a bunch of guys wandering around in an abandoned structure. It's not a ghost video.
As if someone is walking nearby. Then, moments later, a strange knocking noise comes from near the door, slow, unsettling, and completely unexplained. It's clear, they're not alone.
Olha, filho, na tua frente. Eu ia falar agora. Eu não tô vendo nada, mas eu tô sentindo alguém aqui do meu lado. E ele correu na hora. Assim que eu ia falar. Na tua frente, velho.
Correu?
Correu pra cá.
Correu? Quem correu?
O menino, pô. O menino correu aqui, ó.
É uma voz
pra cá.
Você tá falando sério, velho?
Escutou? Não escutou os passos? Que isso, mano?
Since there's no audio in that section, I'm going to go ahead and assume one of two things. One is that Top 5 Ghosts lacks the proper licensing to use the audio file that was contained within that portion of the clip. Or two, the guy said something that would have given up the ghost, pun intended. And they wanted to bring that back, like remove it. But the problem is that such an explosive event cannot be reproduced in a correct way. So you have to keep the original, which means you just got to put a little blurb at the bottom that says, mic cut out.
Não, aí ele não tá brincando mesmo, tá achando?
Não, eu sei.
O tá pesado, cara. Não, sério, cara. Cara, o que que tem nessa casa aí?
Viu, você escutou mesmo, sério, a voz dele. Porque assim, ó, gente, eu escutei tremer tudo ali em cima e alguém falar lá em cima, eu escutei alguém falar lá em cima.
Não é normal isso aí.
Olha, mano.
Aqui, ó.
Vamos rodar essa casa. Tem alguém do lado dessa casa, vamos todo mundo.
Peraí. Verifica lá, Gabriel, dá uma verificada lá.
Even in a different language, I can tell these guys are full of shit. Bad actors, even though I can't understand their language.
As the team stands in front of the
He turned the camera too quickly, and you can see in this video that he's actually diving into the room. He's not being pulled into the room, he's jumping into the room. Furthermore, this is the only paranormal thing that actually happens in the video. So what you actually have here technically is just a video of 5 people hanging out in an abandoned structure and one of them falling down.
door, something horrifying happens. Out of nowhere, one of the team members is suddenly dragged backward by an unseen force. They quickly turn around in shock, but there's no one there, just a strange, eerie sound echoing through the room.
O bagulho tá aí dentro, caramba! Sai daí, cara!
Calma, eu tava guardando as coisas aqui, peraí. Eu acho que foi por isso que ele atacou o Caco, cara, porque mexeram as coisas. Ai, meu Deus do céu, que me matou do coração, louco.
Ainda bem que vocês vieram pra fora, Zé.
Porque
estão.
And the audio cut out again. What is the reason for that?
A casa mais pesada que eu gravei com vocês foi essa aqui, tá?
Então tô falando pra ti, Gabriel.
Cara, sem mentira nenhuma, quando entrei na casa veio um barulho, cara.
Olha só que casa bizarra, louco.
Tem mais, viu? Vem, vamos todo mundo junto, Chamos. Por favor.
Ai, meu Deus, passou alguma coisa ali, louco.
And there's the sixth person. Right there. Can we get a good shot of them? Peeking out. Come on. Really?
Meu Deus do céu, velho. Mano. Cara, eu vi o menino ali. Mano.
Dá licença.
Eu só quero tentar gravar o que ele tá falando. Ó a porta mexendo lá, louco. Ilumina lá pra mim.
You think that every time they mute the video, it's because they're yelling stage directions? And instead of just cutting the video, they're just muting it?
Por favor, Chamos. Por favor. As duas portas abriram junto.
Why did you hear a doorknob sound?
Por favor, Chamos. Por favor. Por favor, Chamos. Por favor, Chamos. Por favor, Chamos.
They added that sound in post. They're too far to be able to hear that. Plus, there's an echo, there's a reverb that wouldn't be in the video. Listen.
Por favor, Chamos. Por favor.
There's a reverb. That audio file has been added in post. They're sound designing the video. There's no doorknob on the door. Now think about the footsteps we were supposed to have heard. Now think of everything that we were supposed to have heard in the video. Don't do shit like that. It's too fucking obvious.
In this next video, a family sets up a camera to record their daughter playing near the kitchen. But later, when they watch the footage back, they notice something strange.
These guys again. There's no audio. I can see it in the waveform. Whatever. We're going to find the string this time because a lot of people pointed out that I missed the string last time. If you notice the chandeliers up here, as the rose lifts up, you'll see that the chandelier is wobbling. That's because the initial string needs to be pulled taut. So the rose is lifted up to the chandelier, and then the second string is lifted up to lift the back of it. So now the string is attached to 2 points, right? So they likely have one string that's up through the chandelier and then down this way or through this open door here, which you can't see because the video is too far to the left. So one string is going through the chandelier, the second string is and then going through here. The second string is probably tethered along the top here and then down here, so they have to pull it tight. So one string is going to be looped over top of the other string like this, right? So you pull one string, it lifts the rose up, and then you pull string 2, and string 2 is probably just on an eyelet or something that's hooked up above, right, which lifts up the back of the rose. And then as you pull string 3, which is looped towards the cupboard door here through the handles, it guides it on a track almost down to the cupboard door. So as we see the rose moves almost seemingly bouncing, because and the reason why it's bouncing is because the wire that they're using to do this, the microfilament, it's not tight enough, because if it was too tight, the chandelier would move. So like, you see how the chandelier is moving right now? It's because the string is tethered through the chandelier. So if we look at this bounce along, see if we can get a better, closer shot of it now. Let's press Z, bring it back to its normal, and then we'll zoom in. What do you think of that? Maybe I will use this one. I'll just get right nice and close. So as it's moving across, it's bouncing on the thin microfilm, film. It gets to about here when the last string here loses its tension because there's not enough. They might try to end up dropping it or something, right? The rose makes it here, so the string is tied through the handles here, and now the rose, they let go of the first string, the rose will rotate down. Did it fall all the way? Or did it? No, yeah, see, it touched down here, and then they yank another string to pull it all the way across. They just do it really tight, and because it has that lift, you see the lift that it gets? That, oh, fuck. See the lift that it gets? The lift it gets is because they're pulling string number 1 again, and that's tethered up here, so they just yank it and it tosses it across. I know it's a lot. That's a lot of exposition on my part, and it's going to be really complicated to follow what I'm saying, but if you did follow it, you'll understand that this is like a 3-string. This is a very complex, very advanced like motion to be making with string, but it's entirely possible because you've got these chandeliers here. You've got a way to tether this chandelier to this chandelier, you know what I mean? So like you tie the string from here to here and then bring it down here. You can just let it slack, and then you can this is a really stupid, complicated explanation, but it is entirely possible to do a string. It's just that it takes a lot of effort, but it's doable. Whoever actually uploaded this video should go into film. I know that was a lot to follow, but if you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button and subscribe. Hit the top video here if you want to watch something that YouTube recommends that you want to watch, or you can press the playlist down there, mute it, and go to sleep for our watch time. Thanks for watching. I love you. I'll see you tomorrow. All right, bye.